This is an introduction to SEO features included on your website. First, we'll start at the dashboard. And just so you know, I do just about every single site I build in WordPress. I do it the same. I use the same plugins so that pretty much everyone has the same experience. I've tested all these plugins myself. I find them to be the most functional, easiest to use, and produce the results I'm after. You should have a rank reporter here down on the bottom. You should have your keyword density checker. You don't want to change any of the settings or anything in there. Your stats are here. Unless you have your own account on the site, if you're not admin, usually when I'm admin I move them up here. They may be down here if you have your own account. So you can look at all the stats here. I generally keep them sorted by the week. So once we get a history built up, then I'll switch it to months so that I'm viewing by the month. All the statistics are connected through Jetpack to WordPress, and I use the same account for all these so that I can see pretty much all the stats for every website I've ever built through my WordPress.com account. I don't need to access the site to see the stats. And in here it will show you your referrers, where your traffic is coming from. It will show you your search engine terms here. And it looks like Barbara is showing up somewhere for preschool placements. Where is she showing up? Well, we go up here, we look, search engines, it looks like Google she's showing up on because that's where the traffic came from. This here will show you your top posts and pages, what's getting the most traffic, views. This section here is your clicks out, anything going outbound from your site. Looks like a couple people have gone to her Twitter account today. This here shows your subscriptions. You have followers, somebody following your blog, or the comments. That's what this section is for. You can toggle all these, just like any part of the dashboard features in WordPress. You can toggle them if you don't want to look at them. It's pretty easy. So that explains the statistics part of this. There's summaries to everything. You can look at the summary tables here, and it will show us everything on a daily basis and weekly. Here we are. And it shows us the months and years, the averages per day, and recent weeks. It shows the percentages. You can see when her site was launched here, there's some huge jumps in traffic. So, okay, the other SEO aspects we're going to look at here. Let's take an example being one of the posts already displayed on the blog here on this website. I'll use one of those for an example. Heck, let's use the new one. Okay, with the SEO, all-in-one SEO package, if you hit all posts or all pages, there's always going to be this section right here, the SEO title, keywords, and descriptions. And this shows you if anything's blank, you'll be able to see. It's not going to be totally blank because there is all-in-one SEO pre-populates based on the category, the title of the blog, and those things. So don't fret if there's nothing here because there's still something showing to Google. Just I haven't had the time to optimize this. So looks like there's 2 posts for this. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you can see where some of these are. I'm going to do our new post here. I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to edit it, and what I'm going to show you here is the the purpose and the way to use the keyword density checker that I've put on your website. Load it up. Here we go. Okay, so what the keyword density checker does is it checks the density of all the keywords in the blog post. And if we go down here, we want to see the first 10. Make sure that's set to 10. It's going to filter the stop words, and it shows us how many words there are, and then it shows us our percentages, our densities. The most popular word on this page is encourage. The most popular two-word phrase is empathy, compassion, kind, caring, let's encourage. Here it shows you your meta keyword suggestion. Google doesn't use meta keywords anymore, but Yahoo and Bing do, and a lot of other search engines. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and copy, Control C, and then we're going to come down here and paste it in the keyword section, Control V. And there's something weird about this plugin. It's hard to copy and paste. You always get to click, so you got to take that out. And then we're going to have to write a title. So what we want to do with this is we want to take these words here and we want to form a legible sentence statement throughout this page that would make somebody want to click it. It's called the click-through rate, and you want to entice them, or at least give a factual description of what's on the page, something that's going to make them want to click to see what it is and how it relates to whatever they've searched. So the words here are encourage, just, children, help, empathy, gratitude, kids, kind. So we're going to take those words and we're going to use as many of them as we can to form a legible statement about this page. Encourage is the most popular word on the page, so we should put that first because the first word always carries more weight than the words following it. So what we're going to do is encourage children to have empathy, gratitude, gratitude, and help other kids. And help other kids. Oh, we're up to 65. So, encourage children to have empathy, gratitude, and be kind to kids. To say be kind, be kind. Okay. Have gratitude. There we go. 59. Encourage children to be kind, have gratitude, and help kids. Now we use children, kids, and three of the main keywords: help, gratitude, and encourage. Now, run over that to 60 characters. That's anything over that, Google's going to cut it off, so it doesn't help to type it in. It's just a waste. Below that, we're going to do the description. The description is 160 characters. So we're going to write basically the same sentence, and we've got more characters to use, so we should definitely use more of these words. Encourage children to be kind, have empathy, and help other kids instead of bullying, because this is an anti-bullying themed type of website. Instead of bullying or being mean, being rude. notice I'm not a very good typer. What do you call it, Packer? Instead of being rude. Our site helps. So we've used children, we've used kids, and we should use kid helps your, how about child? Child and social skills. We're up to 144. Usually I try to get it to 150. Both social skills and character. There we go, 158. That's close enough. Anything over 150 will work. Try to get it up to 150 if you can. And again, don't go over 160. So there we are. There's the all-in-one SEO pad, the title, description, and keywords. It's used in conjunction with the keyword density checker, which is up above here. We use this one to fill in this one. It's a proven method. I've used it on every website I've developed, and it's about coming up on 40 WordPress sites now. And it has worked for just about everyone. I can't think of one that didn't. We go up here and we update her post. That concludes that section. One more thing I want to show you real quick. How much time? I'm getting over 11 minutes. I want to show you the rank reporter real quick. Rank reporter right here. I'm going to show you it real quick. What the rank reporter does is it checks whatever keywords you've filled in and programmed into the plugin. Every 3 days, it checks Google to see what your rank is, and then from there it charts them so that you can always have knowledge of where you stand for every keyword coming into your site. The other thing here on the add keywords section, it will show you any keywords that have come into your site. So if somebody has searched anything in particular, like today someone searched preschool placemats, and I popped it in, and yep, it says we're number 8 on Google. So, and I knew that from the stats. So I come in here to add keywords, and come on baby, right here in this section, see, it'll show you any keywords that have come in off the search engine. Sometimes they're from Google Images, so they won't register or rank. We pop it in here, and we can put in just about anything we want. And Tanner's Manners was the old name of this website. So we'll see. Let's see what's come into there. And this one automatically forwards to www, so we should use that. And we add it to the reporter, and it's going to show us what our rank is. If it's in the top 100, it needs to be in the top 100 for it to show. Come on. And there we are, number 2. It says we are. We're going to confirm that we want to add it to the reporter. And now it's going to hold it in the reporter. Every 3 days it'll search it, and it will graph out, as you can see right here, it'll graph out our results for each individual keyword. So right here, we check them off, and up here you can't quite see it because I've just added some of these words. Up here, the yellow, it'll create a line showing the placement of that keyword. If you don't want to see it, you just uncheck it, pull down here below, and click on a different keyword, and it'll give it a different color. And you can pretty much keep, I think it keeps 5 of them all the time. So there you go. That's an introduction to the SEO elements of your website. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day.